Hello one and all, welcome to another online video by Einstein Academy. In this video, we'll be looking at how we can use learning outcomes for efficient revision of various topics in various subjects. As a concrete example, I'll be using JCH2 chemistry for illustration purposes. So to begin with, what are learning outcomes and where can we find the set of learning outcomes for various subjects? In order to find the learning outcomes, we can open up a browser and we can type in JC H2 Chem syllabus into the Google search engine or whatever subject they were interested for the matter. Hit enter. We would find this document which is provided by SEAB. Click on the link and you will open up this document which is provided by Cambridge. If you were to scroll down to the bottom, you will find this area which is called subject content. Here, subject content. And here are all the learning outcomes for the different topics for JCH2 chemistry. So what are learning outcomes? Learning outcomes is essentially a set of checklists of all the content and all the concepts that the examination board requires each and every single student to know of. For example, Cambridge would like you to be able to identify and describe protons, neutrons, and electrons in terms of their relative charges and relative masses. So how should you use this set of learning outcomes? Upon revising for every single topic, what you should do is that you should come back to these learning outcomes and ask yourself if you're able to answer each and every single learning outcome. For instance, are you able to identify and describe protons, neutrons, and electrons in terms of their relative charges and relative masses? If you're not able to do so, you better make sure you go and reread your notes, find the answer to each and every single learning outcome, before you can say that I have adequately revised for every single topic. Okay, so that's for the learning outcomes and how you should use it. And if you were to look through the set of questions of the past A-level, you can see that a lot of questions actually just directly turn these learning outcomes into a question. So by doing this, not only are you making sure that you understand each and every single content and concept that you're required to know, you essentially can also do some spotting of questions. Okay, so what I tell each and every single of my students to do is you can open up a Word document, type in the subject content header at the top, and then you can copy and paste learning outcome A. Yeah. And then what you do is that you write the answer to this learning outcome at the bottom of this learning outcome. So if you were to look at this slide provides the answer to learning outcome A. It's in one of the slides of my future videos on the topic of atomic structure, which addresses this learning outcome. So you can copy the answer of this learning outcome to here, and this will be the answer to this learning outcome. Okay. We can make it a bit nicer by doing some formatting. And then you repeat for the next learning outcome, B. Oops. So on and so forth. Next time when you do your revision, all you actually have to do is to go to this piece of document and basically just look through the answers for all the learning outcomes. Again, if you don't understand any of the answers, then you go and reread your notes to make sure that you concretely understand each and every single concept. All right. So if each of the student would diligently do this, I'm sure that you'll be able to understand the content better and you'll be able to answer the questions better. Okay. So this sums up this video on how we can effectively use learning outcomes for revision of various subjects and various topics and various subjects. So if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned for further videos, and we will start to go into the content for JCH2 chemistry. Thank you for tuning in and see you again.